You know, in school they taught us a lot about peer pressure. Yeah, I understand. And I always wondered, like, peer pressure, that's so stupid. Like, yeah, I understand. But now, as adults, especially in business, you understand, especially in business, there's a lot of peer pressure. You understand? There's a lot of peer pressure in adopting AI. Everyone's like, hey, AI is the future. AI is the future. Sure, it's the future, but do you need AI? Yeah, I understand. Uh, I recently had a client who had a website with me. Yeah, I understand. They had a website with me, and then they had to cancel that website. Yeah, and it's like, I know I have to cancel. I don't want to spend any money on this. I'm like, oh no, what do you want to cancel? Your online presence, this and that. I'm like, no, man. Most of the jobs that I get, like all of them, is via word of mouth. Yeah, I understand. So that person do they need a website? All the jobs that they get is via word of mouth. Yeah, I understand. Right now, there's probably a plumber somewhere who works all throughout South Africa, right? But all the referrals that he gets, word of mouth. He's a subcontractor for a big company and they've been together for like 10 years. Yeah, I understand. So now you have to approach the person and be like, hey, you need AI, you need automation. What? Yeah, I understand. Automation what? He's running the business on his cell phone that probably doesn't even have WhatsApp. Yeah, I understand. So, like, don't be peer pressured into this whole AI thing, and then you're gonna end up with a subscription for like 2,000 rand, 500 rand, but it's you don't need it. You understand? I think the most important part is to like ask real questions. Like, if you need AI, where do you need it? You understand? Which part of your business needs AI? And you must also factor in the cost, and like also you must factor in that now that you want to include AI in your business, you also need to include someone to manage that AI. Yeah, I understand. These AIs are not autonomous systems where you can just plug and play and then the thing is just running rampant and running your business. Yeah, I understand. It's someone has to monitor the AI. Someone has to be clued in. So now if like you're a one person business, that means like you now you have to do your job and also monitor the AI. Yeah, I understand. So I don't know. I sell AI. The thing is, you don't want to be like, hey, AI is the future. If you don't jump on board, you're not going to survive and whatnot. But then there are people thriving without AI. You understand? There are companies that are thriving in areas where they shouldn't be thriving. You understand? There were companies before there was even the internet. How did they do business? You understand? So now don't jump into the bandwagon and try to like, no, we have AI, we have AI. The first question is to ask yourself, where do we need the AI? And you understand? First, ask yourself, know your business first before you go out and seeking a tool to help you automate something that doesn't need automating. I know this is weird coming from me because I'm the AI guy. Think about it. Analyze your system, see where the leaks are, and then decide whether or not AI is the best fit.